So this is the patch more or less what we have done in last exercise. We make use of the pix movement and pix block and also one rectangle to follow the movement of the objects in front of the webcam. So in this exercise we add a little bit enhancement. So other than we change the color of the rectangle or the square, we'd like to make use of a picture or graphics where you can put it on top of the rectangle and use it as a way to follow, or as a character to follow the movement of the subject in front of the camera. So what we are going to do is we make use of two images. So first of all, we can have a look of the images we have prepared. So this is the first image, which is an Winnie the Pooh graphics in a JPEG form. And the second one is also a JPEG graphical file. And this one is a mask. So you can see they have the same size, and you need to be aware that they have to be, or they must be of the same size. And for the mask, we mask out the background. So this is the white background we would like to mask out. So for those you would like to remove from the picture, you have a black color over here. And for those areas you would like to have the real actual image, so we need to have, for example, over here we have the white. And you can of course use the feather along the edge, but in this case we do not use the feather along the edge over here. You can have some sort of semi-transparent if you use, for example, feather along here. And the next step is we would like to incorporate the two graphical images into the gem head over here. And we have learned in previous exercise we can make use of, for example, like the pix image command and the open. For example, we can have an pix image over here, and you can specify the image you would like to open by using the open command. So this is actually some message. You specify which particular file you would like to open. And the next step is you would like to use the texture, which is similar to the video image over here. And then put it to the translate over here. So the first demonstration is we can try to use the image with the white background and then to map it on top of this particular rectangle. So of course you may need to change the dimension of this particular rectangle in order to cater for the dimension of your digital image. So we can have a look of the first version. The first version, initially we have the white rectangle, and then we can start to load the image by clicking on the open message over here. So this is the first version without the mask. And then the next step we're going to do is we try to incorporate the mask into the patch. To incorporate the mask, we need to load in the second image, that is the mask.jpg. And in order to achieve this one, we must have another gem head over here. And also we need another pix image. And another open message. With the different name. So before we send in the composite image into the texture, we need to apply the mask effect to them. So that will be another new pix objects called the mask. So if you take a look of the help of the pix mask, it basically have two inlet. The first one is the primary image. The second one will be the mask. And then after you send out the image from the outlet, you may need to ensure they have the alpha channel blending in order to apply the masking effect to the original image. So this is the primary image, the second inlet with the mask image, and the outlet to the alpha objects, and the alpha objects to the texture. So that is the overall architecture of the second version. And then we can further test with this one. So this is the first version, and then we can open the mask JPG. So once we open the mask JPG, so the mask will be in effect after it going through the pix mask and the alpha command. And we can have a testing of this again. And this is the demonstration of using an image and also a mask in order to achieve some sort of effect where you can have your character or some sort of symbol follow your movement. And again, you can also consider replacing these images by a sequence of other images or a sequence of other masks, such that you can create an animated sequence of image in order to follow your movement. So in that case, you can achieve a moving character on top of your live video from the webcam.